What's going on, and welcome back to another short video where I will be showing you guys how to create a clickable script that not only shuts down or restarts the computer, but does it with a countdown timer. And of course, also the option to cancel it if needed. So let's jump right into it. I already have something created here, and don't worry, we'll even add a personal touch to it by adding a custom icon. Let's dig in on how actually to create this. You'll find the script for the shutdown and for the restart, and perhaps I might even add a hibernate or maybe sleep script that you can use as well. And to create this, all we need to do is basically copy it. So copy from the description, open Notepad and paste it. And in this case, since I already have one for the shutdown command, we'll create one for a restart. So we'll change a few things here, such as the title that is shown for us, the message title restart timer, echo the script to initiate a restart. And we'll also adjust the time as well. So for example, let's say we want to restart a computer in 1 hour, which is approximately 3,600 seconds. But in this case, this is just a message, we'll do 1 hour. And then we'll change the timer or the countdown to 3,600 seconds. And then we'll also change this one to restart. And then finally, this one, and also one other thing, which will be right here. So shutdown /S is for shutdown, and then /R is for restart. /F is simply just forcing your applications to close. And that is pretty much it here. What we'll do is Control S to save it, and then choose a location and give it any name you'd like. So in this case, for the restart one, we'll do restart 1 hour timer. And just make sure that you put .bat to save it as a batch script. Since we saved it to the desktop, you can see it here. And you can do, again, the same thing for the shutdown. If we edit the shutdown, once again, I do like using Notepad++ just because it's a little more cleaner. We can adjust things here. So for example, if you ever need to adjust the timer for the shutdown, the restarts and so forth, you can adjust it via seconds here. And then for the messages shown for you, if it's an hour or more, you can actually change this to an hour or adjust it accordingly. Now, if I run this, and let's go ahead and start with the shutdown, when I double click on it, it will show up just like so. And it tells us here the message that was showing in the script itself, and then the countdown timer here. Now, to close or to cancel this, we can simply just close out of it, and that won't shut down our computer. Or if we click Control C, then it will prompt us if we actually want to terminate this batch job. We'll type Y for yes, and then enter, and that will cancel it as well. Now, a very simple way of creating this. Now let's go ahead and add a custom icon to it. And let's do this by going to Flat Icon. You can go to flaticon.com. I'll include the website in the description as well. And we'll search for an icon. You can add any icon you'd like. You can look for any icon or PNG file that you want anywhere else. But in this case, let's do countdown timer. And we'll select this one, download it. Since it's a PNG, we do have to do an additional step afterwards. So it downloaded, and it's right there on our desktop. It does download directly to my desktop. It may download to your downloads folder. And then we'll go to Google once again, and we'll do PNG to icon. And we'll go to the freeconvert.com. We'll choose our file, or you can simply also just drag and drop it. And then the output will be ICO, short for icon. We'll convert it. It takes a few seconds. And then once it's ready, we'll go ahead and download that as well. Download. And let's try that one more time. There we go. Perfect. Now, both of them downloaded to my desktop. If you wanted to tell the difference between which one is a PNG and which one is an icon, if you hover over it, it will tell you that the file type is PNG file. You can also right click on it and go to properties, and that will tell you that the file type is a PNG. We don't need the PNG, so we'll get rid of that, and we'll keep the icon one. So that was weird. When I hovered over it, it showed PNG file type. You see that? That's definitely a glitch there, but now it looks like it's fixed. Perfect. Also, when we go to properties, it does tell us that this one is an icon. If you want to keep your basically script file, clickable script file on your desktop, you don't want to keep the icon here as well. So we'll open up File Explorer, and I'll go to the C drive and then users, and then I'll just drop it under my users folder there. And the next step that we want to do here, and I'll keep this one here to the side, is if we right click on one of these batch script files and we go to properties, it does not give us the option to change the icon. Similar to, for example, if I go to this application here, it does give us the option to change the icon. The additional step that we need to do here, because this is a batch file, we'll right click on it and then create a shortcut. It will create a shortcut for you, and you'll know also by the icon that it shows you here that it's a shortcut. Now I can actually move this batch script also in my C drive there, under my users folder, and we can do the same thing for the restart as well, of course. Now if I right click on this and go to properties, it gives us the option to change the icon. When I click this, it gives me this prompt that it doesn't have a basically an icon, which is fine. I'll go ahead and click browse, and then I'll select my icon that I have saved here. Click open, okay, apply, and it's telling me actually that the shortcut is not valid, although it is valid, which is pretty funny here. So let's try this one more time. And now it's actually telling me that there's no icon, which is good. That's what we're looking for. Now if I click on my icon and then click OK, there it is. And then we can also adjust the name. So if I want to name it Shutdown in 1, or Shutdown and then, for example, 1 hour timer, right? And then if I right click on this and I want to adjust that timer, I do like using Notepad++. It's a little bit more cleaner. And then I'll just change the message that is showing to 1 hour. And then for the seconds here, 3600, and then save it, and then we're good. So now if I double click on it, it's telling me that the shutdown is 1 hour, and then it does a timer or a countdown from 3600 seconds, which is 1 hour. You can do the same thing again for the restart, and I will include the restart, or not the restart, I'm sorry, I'll include the shutdown, the restart, probably the sleep and hibernate, maybe all of them together. And that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys found this video helpful, please make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, comment if you have any questions, tips, suggestions, content ideas, and I will see you guys on the next one.